Hey everybody, welcome back to Sports Spectators. I'm Mama Tater.
I'm Big Tater.
Today we're going to be talking about the Lakers' new head coach. But before we get into it, don't forget to support the channel. Hit the like, subscribe, and notification buttons. Also, we love to get your feedback because we love interacting with our audience. Also, check us out on Patreon. The link is in the description, and we love to have you as a supporting member. So let's get into it. So tell
So,
everybody about what's going on with the Lakers nowadays.
so the Lakers have agreed to give JJ Redick a 4-year deal to make him their new head coach. Um, this is how I think about it. JJ Redick has great IQ. He's has a brilliant basketball mind. He's been in the league for 15 years. Um, I'm pretty sure he's going to have some plays and some schemes here and there for both sides of the ball, especially on defense. Um, my only thing is how he's going to manage and how he's going to handle trying to coach these grown men, especially LeBron, because it has been said that LeBron doesn't like to be coached. And I understand LeBron has a brilliant mind. His IQ is off the charts. He sees everything. He sees everything about what he's probably about 5 or 6 steps ahead of everybody. That's why. But it remains to be seen, and so all we can do is just wait and see.
Well, let me also add that I think JJ Redick is, just a good human being. I mean, he has strong character. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Not just his basketball IQ, not just the fact that he was in the league for 15 years, not just the fact that he will come with some ideas about how the Lakers can improve,
Yeah.
but he's a solid individual.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna make the coaching change, you want to make sure that the person coming in has the right temperament to
Yes.
deal with grown men,
Yes.
right? And I definitely think that he possesses that temperament, in that I think he has the capability of relating to the players because he's been one, and not only that, he has the temperament to be able to have conversation with them about how they might improve their game without coming across as just not appreciating what skill set they bring to the table.
Yes.
You know, um, if I recall correctly, I heard somewhere that JJ Redick is an ordained minister.
Mm.
So he brings that temperament, you know, that I don't quite know how to to state it, but like he's level headed
Yeah. Yeah.
because of his faith and his background, right? Which hopefully will translate into the players feeling like they have somebody that they can relate to and understand.
Mm.
So, but like you said, it remains to be seen. It
Yeah.
remains to be seen because sometimes, the character of the coach may not be the only deciding factor. Like you said, if the players don't get behind him, then no matter what his character is, it'll be a disaster because they just don't want to play for him.
Mm.
And that happens. That happens
Mm.
if and the Lakers have some players, like you said, like LeBron, maybe AD, and some others who feel like they have a right to put their 2 cents worth in the mix when certain decisions are being made about the kind of game and the strategies and all of those things. Uh, you know, but I will say this: they have to respect the fact that this man was brought in to coach, and you are there to be a player, which means you are working with the coaches to implement things versus fighting the coaches because of the decisions they're making.
Mm.
I'm starting to see that thing rear its ugly head across the board even in a place like a Golden State where you have a tremendous coaching staff, but somewhere in there I get the sense that some of the friction is that the players aren't buying that anymore. you know, and you have to have player buy-in. I mean, it's just like any job, right? If you don't have the employees vested interest in what you're trying to do, it's not going to work.
Shoot though, like I said, it remains to be seen, shoot though, because JJ is still very, very young. He's still very, very young. I think he's older than LeBron just by a touch,
Mm.
but he's still very, very young. I mean, shoot though, we just saw Boston win.
Yeah.
Their coach is young,
Right. And
so
but you could tell in Boston that those players
they follow him.
they followed him, they trusted him,
hmm
they knew he had their best interest at heart. They knew that he was interested in doing what
Needed to
doing
be
his
done.
part in terms of what needed to be done for them to win a championship.
Mhm.
It's kind of like he said, "Come on, follow me. I'm gonna get you there." Right?
Mhm.
And they had to go through their growing pains, with him being young and trying to acclimate as a coach. But the one thing I could see is that those players trust him, right?
Mhm.
And I understand that, that's something that has to be built.
Mhm.
And so that is going to be part of it. But I think, JJ Riddick, like I said, has the character that will show the players that he is trustworthy,
Mhm.
right? And
Yes.
that he would never do anything that he felt would really, not intentionally, to compromise their ability to win, right? So I think, I think if they give him half a chance, he could be a really good coach for them.
I think he can too.
Yeah.
But shoot though, the world's gonna be watching though, shoot though, because it's already out there. How well can him and LeBron cope?
Yeah.
It's out there.
Right. So, like we just saw also, in Dallas, that a great player in Jason Kidd is turning into a great coach.
hmm
I mean, look, I'm gonna say this: I don't blame him for Dallas not winning,
hmm
because that was squarely in the hands of the players. I felt like Dallas didn't implement the plans that were put in place very, good enough for them to be able to beat Boston. But I'm not necessarily taking that out on the coaching staff there, because there is question sometimes when a player has been known as such a great player, would it be just a good, equally as good as a coach? And we've seen some instances where it's working, and we've seen some instances where it didn't work.
No.
Yeah. So, like you said, it remains to be seen. But I would, in my mind, JJ Riddick has the temperament and the character to be a good coach. One of the things that players have to embrace sometimes is, to be a good leader, you have to be a good follower. I learned that in the military. Or sometimes they say, lead, follow, or get the hell out the way. Right? So, hey, let us know what you think about this new move that the Lakers have made. We love to get your feedback and your thoughts on this whole change. Also, let us know if there's something you want to talk about that we haven't, that we didn't think of, or something interesting that you know about that you want to have dialogue about. That's what we're here for, because we want to be talking about the things that we think are of interest to our audience. So um, keep stopping in and checking in on us. All right. Take care, everybody. Thanks for stopping by.